but we're back. Let's finish up fall, year one. We are on day 21, so we're getting pretty close. There's one important thing, actually two important things we have to do before we get to winter, if we want all of this to go as planned. One, we have to get a crystal yam, or whatever it's called. So we're going to have to go into the mines and hope and pray we find one. Two, we somehow have to get levels 9 and 10 of foraging. That's going to be real tough. Real tough. And I'm not sure what the best way to go about that is. I mean, we've been planting... I don't normally plant the summer forage seeds. We've been planting them all summer and fall. And we're still behind. So that kind of stinks. It's not the end of the world if we're not 10, but we get... once you can start getting the iridium forage, that's when you start making the major cash in winter. So, we have 7 days. We don't need to catch any fish, so that's great. Our pickaxe is being upgraded right now, which is a problem. Although, really, we only need the... I think we just need the hoe. Because that's where we're going to get the yam if we're going to get one. Let's spend the day cutting down trees. Try to hit foraging 9. And then tomorrow, when our pickaxe is ready, we'll go try to get the yam. And if we get lucky and we get it early, then we can spend the rest of the time cutting down trees and foraging and all that jazz, and maybe we'll be good. Getting the yam is the hard part. Let's check the weather. Sunny day, okay. It'll probably be nothing but sunny days for the rest. Spirits are neutral, okay. And Queen of Sauce. Glazed yams, okay. Cool. Okay, looks like we got some eggplants ready. Lots of roe. That's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Water the cat. Love on the cat. Cat gave us a fish again. A salmon. Nice. No mushrooms to worry about. No tappers to worry about. Grab all this. Horse, I'm gonna need you to stop that. Thank you. Now we will have, I think, all of our fall seeds, even these, should be ready before the end of the month. We also still have the ancient berries here. Or the... not ancient berries. Rare seeds. So we are working on those. Those should be ready by the end of the month. We can go get another Stardew drop. Star drop, whatever they're called. For more energy. So things are moving along. Winter usually ends up being a situation where we are simply well, if we can, we open up the bus. and we go to the other mine, I really try to just spend the season tidying up the farm, getting it ready for the next year, and maybe getting 1 or 2 iridium farming tools. That's kind of the plan, anyway. Whether we actually get there or not, well, I guess we'll see. Other train passing through. I haven't been too impressed with the trains, so we're not going to bother to go check that out. Here's our sunflowers. Those should also be done on the final day. Cutting it close on a lot of this stuff. Alright. Where'd our horse go? Okay. Over here. Let the cows out. Fed everybody. Milk them. Can we milk the goats? Nope. Too young to produce. Okay. Beautimus. Just have to hope an event doesn't mess up timing. Yeah. That could be a problem. That could be a massive problem. We also have to find time to turn in these eggs. Once we have the 24, which we are at 15. We still need to catch 3 tiger trout. Honestly, I'm just going to ignore this, I think. Unless we just happen to get lucky with the yams and stuff. 15 of 24. We have 8 days left. Alright, we're perfectly fine on the eggs. Perfectly fine. Alright. Dump the eggs in the milk. Dump the roe over here. We're going to start saving the roe instead of just selling it, because we know the crimson fish roe sells for 3 times as much if we preserve it. One thing we will take a detour for will be the bookseller. If we can sell this, well, these we just trade for items, but if we can buy the foraging XP books, I will totally do that. That'll save us a lot of pain. They may be really expensive though, so that may not be an option. Sure. You know what? We're just gonna save all the fish the cat gives us, and we'll just use them in food. Easy way to do that. Okay. We've done that. We've done that. We've done all of that. It's Sunday, so let's go check out the gypsy. What did I do with my horse? I don't know why I got this horse. I just leave it everywhere. Just leave it everywhere. Oh, we have a couple more trees ready for tappers. We might be out of copper. Might have to hit the mine for some copper. What you got? What you got? She has goat milk. Sandfish. Boom. That finishes that. Ooh, an iridium bar for 5 grand. Crap. I don't have enough. What can we sell? And who can we sell it to? I don't know. Maybe we don't need that. We need 2 more tappers. Fish and sell to Willie. Yeah. I wonder if Willie will buy the row. Or if Pierre will. We do have a bunch of row here. I mean, this is like 5,000 worth of Crimson Fish row. We need to take this Amaranth to Marnie, too. Hold up. Is she building? No, we finished the upgrade on the barn. We finished this upgrade, so now we can actually go buy. Well, we can't because we have no money at the moment. But we could go buy rabbits. All the things, yes. I know, I'm overwhelming myself. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm just I'm trying to get all of the things in my head straight. I wonder if Pierre buys row, or if that's Willie. We could also sell a bunch of the stuff we've saved up. You know what? Screw it. An Iridium bar for 5,000 is a great deal. So if you ever see that in your game, grab it. I think we're just gonna let it go. Although that would save us 5,000 in the long run. Because we have 1 Iridium sprinkler sitting ready to go. A second one would finish off this plot here. Then we would need, what, 4 more, and we're completely done with Iridium sprinklers. Maybe just 2 more. I might, haven't decided if we're going to keep all of these trellis plots. One time when the Gypsy had like 7 of them, you kept buying. Yeah, I mean, for 5,000 Iridium, I mean, that's cheap. That's cheap for an Iridium bar. It only looked like one, but it just kept letting you buy it. Probably a bug. I also have significantly less money than I normally do at this point in the game, because we didn't go crazy hog wild on crops. I know it looks like we did, but no, trust me, we could go way worse. Man. This is a tough choice, because that would... I mean, we either buy that Iridium bar now, or we buy a $10,000 one from Krobus on Friday, or both. Eventually we won't need them anymore. We could also always move the trellis plots down, which is probably what we'll do, since they're an awkward size. We'll probably just move them down underneath all of the other plots. So we need 5 total. Eventually we'll start finding Iridium and making bars Dang it. Why do I have to be short on cash? Alright. Let's gather stuff and see what we can sell to Pierre. It's gonna kind of screw with our time, but it's fine. We just have 8 regular... It's kind of crap. Blackberries. We'll see if he can buy this row. We need that that thing from the bookseller that allows you to view the price of everything. We need to get that. Next time the bookseller is in, I think it was only like 3,000 gold. That would make this so much simpler. I think we'll get one more harvest of eggplant. So let's just get rid of this. Sell that. The biggest problem here is I just don't know what stuff is worth. It may not even be worth selling some of this stuff. 23 gold tomatoes, sure. 35 silver hot peppers, sure. Could sell these gold purple mushrooms. Why not? Sell the quality blackberries, I guess. I'm sure they're not worth much. Okay. Let's take all this row. We'll just take all the row with us. Hopefully he buys it. Take a couple of those. Actually, you know what? No. Do we need an octopus for anything? I was saving it for who knows why. I know we need the super cucumber. We probably don't need the sea cucumber. Anything else we can sell? Could sell some diamonds. But I'd rather not do that. We may have enough as is. Let's sell all the gold versions of these crops. We're way past season anyway, so like it matters. The grapes we actually will keep, because I think it does matter the quality when you put them into the kegs. Could be wrong about that. Anything in here we can sell? We could sell a couple pine tar. We don't really need it. Keep a couple just in case. Could sell some broccoli seeds. Eh. Okay. What a keg. Kegs take, oak. Which is why we planted a bunch. The maple syrup for the bee houses and oak resin for the kegs is why we planted a bunch more trees down there. Speaking of, can we make more tappers? We have 3 copper bars. We can make 2 more. Yikes. Okay. Alright, let's see what pier we'll buy. Let's just see. Oh, I am very invisible right now. Thank you, Chroma Key. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. Pierre, buy all my junk. Oh, okay, we made a lot more than I expected. We're gonna keep these purple mushrooms. 1,500 gold, but I don't need to sell them. So he does not buy row. That is good to know. Beautiful. All right. Now we're not so poor. And we didn't really sell anything of value, technically. So that's great. This is why we hoard everything, for emergencies. Let's dump all the roe back in here. Start putting all the fish on one side or something. We have got to... Something we'll do in winter is organize all of our boxes, because it has become an absolute nightmare. Okay. We need the axe. Because we're just going to go on a chopping spree. We could eat one of these cave jellies for the luck. And hope that we get one of the foraging books to drop from a tree. Because that is a thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll keep the fishing pole on us. Whatever. Alright, let's go buy that bar. Moo to you too. Okay, I do think... Oh, yeah, we can make enough copper bars to get the tappers on those. For sure. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Ooh, we could grab a cherry. For a bundle. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We have our goats, so I don't think we're gonna bother with the goat milk. Sweet. Okay. Start chopping down trees. He's down here. Oh, we should have checked the calendar while we were over at Pierre's. Balls. That would have been smart. Hey, there. Okay. Wheat. So that puts us at forage 9. We need one more level before winter. Okay. We might cut it real close, but I think it's doable. I think it is doable. Yeah, Chroma Key does not like this area in Stardew. It always makes me invisible out here. I am a floating head. A dream come true. We haven't been in here in like 20 days. Been slacking on our secret forest. But this is something else that we can do in winter. Winter's kind of like all the stuff you never made time for before, you can just make time in winter. It's the best. Hi, Abigail. Creepily hiding behind a bush. What you doing? Weird. Come on, foraging book. Come on, foraging book. And I wonder if the books... I wonder if they fall out when you first tap the tree, or if it's when you cut them down. If it's tapping... you could just run around and swing your scythe at all the trees, trying to get books. Granted, we've only seen one book, I think, drop from a tree. And that was the power. We've not seen, I don't think, the foraging XP book. Yep, we're still invisible. Alright. Hang on, chat. I wonder if it's because... there's stuff popping up behind me. Nope, that didn't matter. We're still invisible. Okay. Well, at least you can now see what I'm picking up. For those that might care. That is so weird. There's nothing green. I'm not wearing, it's acting like I'm wearing a green shirt. It is black. It's a black shirt. I'm pretty sure I left my horse in another country at this point.